Well, we just ad-lib on.
Hello, folks. Louisiana beer reviews. We're going to ad lib on it because we're looking at Uventa Double Nectar limited release.
Right. And it's
2018.
my understanding this is some kind of just a regular ale or an older ale that they put out.
A golden hued ale with Belgian yeast, grains of paradise, spelt, that's the type of flour we were talking about, and honey.
Yeah. So it's an older recipe that they've put out.
Double nectar.
Right. So it's infused with honey, so it should get almost like a what am I looking for here? Almost like a
Sweet.
well, of course it's gonna be sweet, but there's a type of beer.
8.5% alcohol. You mean like mead?
Yeah, almost like a mead.
I never
I'm
had
sorry,
mead
yeah,
before.
yeah.
8.5% alcohol, so it's saying low hops, like about 10 IBUs, I guess. Higher malt. The body is on the lighter side, and the color is on the even lighter side. They got like a little chart here.
Yeah. So of course this is put out by a beer company, so we're going to expect it to be along the lines of beer, as opposed to like mead, and mead's more something that's made from honey. But there's honey in this, so we're going to go ahead and give this a try and see how this comes.
And I have no reference point for
Now we're just gonna,
because I've never
we're just
had
gonna
it.
go ahead and go blind on this. Comes in the classic Uventa can with the
compass.
compass around the top.
And they make cans and bottles, and we've been getting Uventa for about 2 years now, and they've been really good.
Yeah, we had some bottles, but for the most part they're coming in cans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, you know, something that's being transported in cans is probably better.
Like Squatters, we get bottles, but we've been getting lots of Squatters cans.
Right.
Oh man, you should have left it out as like a display.
Would you like it?
No, it's in the garbage now.
All right, kids, hold on a second.
No.
I'll get it out.
That's
So,
appropriate.
there's the can. We're gonna leave it out for display reasons. It's a black can. So you went on it.
Okay.
So if we look at it, it's golden in color. It's got a slight haziness to it, like almost like there would be, almost like maybe if you added some lemon juice to this, you know, lemon juice would cloud a little.
Yeah, it's hazy.
Yeah.
It's golden, and the
So
bubbles
you're
are really
with
charged.
Yeah, going with that
Right.
really, you know, that what do we call that, hip look that everyone's looking for now in beer. That
It didn't make much head of foam though.
no, it's not a whole lot.
Not
of
going to be a lot
head.
of lacing.
And I'm thinking because of the alcohol content, this is an 8.5, and you know we start going over 8%, we get this. You know, we also see this in the ice beers. You know, when you pour in an ice beer, if you do get a head on it, it kind of dissipates really quick.
Yeah,
So,
unless it's a Miller
I'm
beer.
suspecting this is going to be like a cross between a beer, a honey ale, and some sort of a mead.
And I
With
can't,
some
like I say, mead. I have no
older, you know,
relationship.
with some kind of graininess that we're not really used to with the spelt.
Spelt.
Yes.
The grains of paradise, they're using those a lot with, you know, Samuel Adams flavored beers. They'll use grains of paradise.
So I don't recall how much I paid for this. I don't think it was a whole lot. I think it was like maybe 10 for 6.
Okay.
So, you know, it's regular, I would call. And if you look on the can, it does have like this little cartoon figure of sextons with, you know, something.
Honey.
Yeah, it appears to be one of those honey dippers.
Yeah.
So we're expecting honey on this, and if you don't get it, well. And it also says Belgian yeast, so we should get some kind of a bubblegum flavor.
Oh yeah, or banana. The aroma's kind of straightforward though. It's just like kind of a fruity, bready.
Let's check out the date on this. This was canned on 8/13/2018. So we're looking at about close to 5 months on this.
Well, yeah, 5, 6, because you've 8 and 4 is 12.
10, 11, 12, 1, yeah. Close to 6 months.
Okay, so the aroma's kind of dull, but not bad. There's no off flavor aromas. It's just not a
I don't
lot
think it's
of
dull,
it.
it's just kind of neutral. You know,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
it's almost like there's a beer, but then something's covered with it. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. Taste is about the same as the head.
It reminds me of another beer, like a Duvel or something. That yeast, that Belgian
Right.
yeast, a little honey, and
It's just kind of falling flat after that.
but I see those bubbles. They were just like charging.
Yeah.
It's like in a movie with
And
the cavalry.
it was in the can, so you would think something in
Charge.
a dark can you'd get a greater shelf life out of, as opposed to something that was in a bottle. You get something
It
like
smells boozy. It tastes kind of boozy, like grain husks. A little spice, like you say, the spices.
that. Yeah.
A little honey, not a whole lot of honey. No
Then,
bitterness really.
Then the hoppiness is almost along the lines of those
Low.
New Belgian.
Or the
as you have described as the fleshy hop. I mean, you kind of getting that, but not the hop bite. It's almost like the character of the flavor. It's going down on the palate.
I'm not really getting fleshy hops. It reminds me, man, you know what it reminds me of? Kind of like that beer from Amagang called Rare Voss.
I don't think I've ever had that, so I can't really.
Yeah, it
reference
kind of reminds me of that. That's been years.
Huh.
It's definitely in a Belgian style. New Belgian brewing. Okay. Mouthfeel is what? High, medium? Not heavy. High, medium.
I wouldn't say it's high. I think it's low, medium.
Low. I don't know. It seems to have some body to it to me.
Well, it's body,
It's not
but
watery.
it's kind of just it just falls off.
The finish is on the drier side. I don't know what to make of this thing. I did like the Rare Boss. I like Duvel. Duvel is what, 8? You ever had Duvel?
Yes.
You like?
Many years ago.
You ever had the Gudendrak? Those ones from Van Steenberg?
No.
They got the Gudendrak,
Speaking English.
Gudendrak 5000, the Bornum double, Bornum triple. Oh, I ought to buy that 6-pack one day. It's $18 for a 6-pack. But they're, imported super high alcohol Belgian ales.
Never just looked into it.
Yeah, I've done reviews on those, all of those. I think I'm gonna score it.
It's kind of flat.
E.
It's kind of like right across flat. I'm not really getting the Belgian yeast as it says on this. The honey's kind of
Little bit.
whatever, meaning it's there or it's not.
It's
I
not
really
too
can't tell.
honey eyes.
Maybe this spelt
Spelt.
is doing something to the whole balance of the beer. I'm not sure. I've never eaten spelt.
Spelt.
So, and this grains of paradise, I'm not really sure what that is.
That's like a, a spice. It's a spice. I think it comes from Africa. I think
Is it like
another word.
allspice or something?
It's similar like that. Like I think another name for it is like
So anyway, you know,
Jamaica pepper.
right?
Jamaica pepper.
Yeah, I would call this kind of some kind of weirdness.
Yeah, it's like a concoction.
Yeah, it's honey. It's like it's trying to be mead. It's trying to be something else. It's trying to be Belgian yeast. It's got the Belgian yeast in it. I don't know what they're really trying to do here. I'm gonna give it D. I'm not really sure what this is.
This is a Zulu bead.
I can't. Yeah, one of our beads. I really can't put some kind of a label on this. I have no idea what this is we're drinking. So just taste profile. I think it's kind of put together. It's okay, but it seems like there's something. It's if you're gonna have balance, if you're gonna have alcohol, if you're gonna have flavor, you're gonna have up down.
It tastes like these. I'm sorry.
And some kind of a sweetness and some kind of hot balance. It's just not there. So I would give this. I'm just gonna give it a D because I'm not
D.
really sure what it is.
That Amagangishness is coming through. We don't get too many Amagang beers like we used to. I can't go to D. D is bad. A C
maybe
would
it's
be
not that
average.
Great.
That would be a C. Like, yeah, that's okay. That's a C.
I'm not really saying this is okay.
You're saying it's bad. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad.
Well, it would be a D. Bad.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's okay. It's falling somewhere in between that. Because I really can't like. It tastes like some kind of weird grain that shouldn't be in beer.
Don't put spelt in your beer. All right, now
That's what I'm thinking too.
I'm saying a B. I mean, I think it's good.
Good like what? What does it remind you of?
I
What do
said
you
the
compare
Ravas.
this to?
Ravas and Amagang beers are Belgian style ales, so kind of reminds me of an Amagangish item. But I don't know if you'd like Amagang beers. My daughter bought the Game of Thrones, one of those series, and she said, I didn't really like it too much. I said, yeah.
Probably bought it because of the stupid series.
Yeah, but I didn't buy it because of the stupid price. You know,
Right.
when I said, whoa, I don't think so. All right, well, anyway, I'm saying B, you're saying confounding. You know what I mean? Like, it's got you sort of perplexed on the
All right.
score.
Well, the greatest I can give this is a C minus.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to pressure you to give it a higher score. I'm just trying to pin down what you're saying.
Like you just give me a little peer pressure there.
Throw that can away! Throw it away now! All right. No, I wasn't trying to do any pressure. I was trying to understand it with the score. And I got into this big conflict with one of the fellow beer reviewers one time on a live hangout because I was not understanding his score. And then, to me, he got mad about it. But he was like, oh, that's okay. Those things happen. But I was thinking, no, he got mad about it. But anyway.
Maybe we can define this. Jay is the connoisseur of beers. I am the connoisseur of regular beers. So I enjoy regular beers, something that's really close to what I'm used to drinking through the years, which would be your pilsners, lagers, stouts.
I'm a 33rd degree. I'm a 33rd degree.
I've actually been overseas and I've tried beers overseas. I've had German beers, I've had Belgian beers, I've had all. But when an American company puts together some kind of concoction that's trying to be this and that, and it's not really Belgian, I can't really give it a favorable grade.
You got to call it like you see it. I always say that.
With that said, I'm still going to stick to my guns with a C minus as a really good grade on this. And I challenge this company who made this beer to create something better than this.
Yeah, well they do because we try.
But what they call limited release. Limited release. Let's hope it's limited.
I really love some of their beers that we tried. They were dying, right around like, why do you do that to me? Okay, so anyway, this was you know what this video was? It was like a big argument, but that's how it happens with beer sometimes. But anyway,
it's just some kind of weird kind of thing going on, and we're trying to make it good. That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
Yeah, that happens. So
moving on, Mr. No.
So yeah, New Orleans. So laissez les bon temps relais, but maybe not with this one here. Although I'm saying it's good. We're gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana.
I never said it was bad.